For years, many digital signage installations have suffered from a lack of connectivity and accessibility. Once a player is installed behind a display, it can be difficult to access, and even if a player is easy to get to, accessing it requires boots on the ground, an expensive and unnecessary cost for any business. Now, you can say goodbye to marooned devices because BrightSign now offers free BSN.cloud connectivity with every player. The BSN.cloud platform is the next evolution of the BrightSign Network. But don't worry, getting started is easy, and the original BrightSign Network is still available to existing customers. BSN.cloud works on any player with BrightSign OS 8 or above installed. Players that have been activated with BSN.cloud can be accessed and controlled in real time from anywhere using a web browser. That means you can manage your real-time player network remotely and deploy the content management system of your choice. You can select from a long list of integrated partner CMS solutions or choose our CMS, BrightAuthor Connected. To put it simply, you can control players on your network using the Control Cloud, and you can publish content to those players using a partner's CMS. If you're not sure which CMS to choose, you can take a look at our Partner Pavilion where you can explore your options. In this video, you'll learn how to set up a player network on BSN.cloud and provision players to connect with a variety of CMS solutions. Let's get started. Once you've selected a CMS, sign up for an account. Many partners even offer free trials of their software. Next, you'll need to sign up for a free BSN.cloud account as well. The URL of the Control Cloud web interface is control.bsn.cloud. For the best experience, we recommend using Chrome as your browser. If you haven't set up a BSN.cloud account, select New User and follow the on-screen instructions. Wait until you receive a verification email from BrightSign and validate your account. Log back into BSN.cloud with your new credentials, then give your BSN.cloud network a name, agree to the terms of service, and click Create. This is your dashboard where you can add players and manage your network. In the next step, you'll choose your preferred CMS. There are several ways to accomplish this, but here I'll show you the easiest method. First, navigate to the Admin section and choose Device Setup. Name the package Default Setup exactly as shown, paying attention to case and spacing. Next, name the player and add an optional description. Now select Partner Application as the device type and choose your preferred CMS from the dropdown. BrightSign has a long list of partner CMS solutions to choose from, and the list will continue to grow. When you're all set, add the setup file to the library. If you have several players to provision or want to try different CMS options, watch the provisioning tutorial to learn how to utilize the device setup library and provision several players at once. Make sure the players have a blank exFAT or FAT32 formatted microSD card installed. We recommend using qualified microSD cards. Then, power the player, connect it to the internet, and to a display. Once the player reboots several times, you should see a purple screen with an activation code. If you don't see the purple screen after a few minutes, you may need to perform a factory reset or update the player to the current OS. You can visit the training section of BrightSign.biz for more information on how to do that. From the dashboard, press Activate Device and enter the activation code. The player may reboot several more times while it installs the runtime for the CMS you selected. Each CMS will provide additional on-screen instruction to assist you with the rest of the installation process. Now that the player is activated on Control Cloud, you can view its status in real time from the web UI. The status bar shows the health of your players. Healthy players show up in green. Players that are not communicating regularly with the cloud are in yellow, and offline players appear in red. You can verify that a player is online by clicking on the green bar at the top of the dashboard. This opens the Network tab, revealing a list of online players in your network. Press the cog icon next to a player to gain direct access and remote control. Here, you can update software, reboot a player, enable power save, take a remote snapshot, and much more. Your player is now connected to the CMS you chose and ready to receive content from that content management systems application. A good way to manage players with this type of deployment is to keep the ControlCloud Web UI open in one browser tab and open your CMS in another. With the ControlCloud, it's easy to set up one player or many. Once activated, the ControlCloud provides real-time player control from anywhere, and using the ControlCloud, you can provision a player to run on your favorite CMS. Now it's easier than ever to get your message out on one screen or thousands. BrightSign, the most valuable player.